So Citta was surprised that the Buddha's Dhammavinaya is so good and that a person can attain this Aryan states. But this naked ascetic, after suffering for 30 years as a naked ascetic and still had attained nothing. And then Kassapa asked him, but householder, how long has it been since you became a lay follower? That means a lay follower of the Buddha. In my case too, Venerable Sir, it has been 30 years. In these 30 years, householder, have you attained any superhuman distinction in knowledge and vision, worthy of the noble ones, any dwelling in comfort? And Citta said, how could I not, Venerable Sir? For to whatever extent I wish, secluded from sensual pleasures, secluded from unwholesome states, I enter and dwell in the first jhana, which is accompanied by thought directed and sustained, with delight and happiness born of seclusion. Then to whatever extent I wish, with the subsiding of thought directed and sustained, I enter and dwell in the second jhana. Then to whatever extent I wish, with the fading away as well of delight, I enter and dwell in the third jhana. Then to whatever extent I wish, with the abandoning of pleasure and pain, I enter and dwell in the fourth jhana. Further, if I were to die before the Blessed One does, it would not be surprising if the Blessed One were to declare of me, there is no fetter bound by which Citta the householder could return to this world. When this was said, I stop here for a moment. So Citta is saying that he can attain the four jhanas which are considered superhuman states, supernormal, Uttari Manusa Dhamma, super normal states which a normal person cannot attain. Also, Citta says if he were to die, the Buddha would say that he is a non-returner. He will not come back to this human world, will not be reborn in this human world. When this was said, the naked ascetic Kassapa said to Citta the householder, it is wonderful indeed, sir. It is amazing indeed, sir. How well expounded is the Dhamma, in that a layman clothed in white can attain a superhuman distinction in knowledge and vision, worthy of the noble ones, a dwelling in comfort. May I receive the going forth in this Dhamma Vinaya. May I receive the higher ordination. So he is so impressed that Kassapa, even as a layman enjoying the family life, can attain such high states, whereas he is suffering as a naked ascetic and yet cannot attain anything. So he asked Citta to bring him to ordain. Then Citta the householder took the naked ascetic Kassapa to the elder monks and said to them, Venerable Sirs, this naked ascetic Kassapa is an old friend of ours from lay life. Let the elders give him the going forth. Let them give him the higher ordination. I will be zealous in providing him with robes, alms, food, lodging, and medicinal requisites. Then the naked ascetic Kassapa received the going forth in this Dhamma Vinaya. He received the higher ordination, and soon, not long after his higher ordination, dwelling alone, withdrawn, diligent, ardent, and resolute, the Venerable Kassapa, by realizing it for himself with direct knowledge, in this very life, entered and dwelt in that unsurpassed goal of the holy life, for the sake of which clansmen rightly go forth from the household life into homelessness. He directly knew, destroyed his birth, the holy life has been lived, what had to be done has been done, there is no more for this state of being, and the Venerable Kassapa became one of the Arahants. So here he says, soon, not long after his higher ordination, he attained Arahanthood. This soon, not long after his higher ordination, will be at least a few years, because normally he has to train under a teacher for at least 5 years. Then after that, he's allowed to go and live alone and do his work very hard to attain liberation. So normally, even during the Buddha's time, monks would take at least more than 10 years or 20 years and then become Arahants. But there are, of course, exceptions like Sariputta and Moggallana and Mahakassapa and all that.